Hola, hola, mis amores. What's good? How is everybody doing today? How is everybody doing? Welcome into our week ahead horoscope, honey, where we're going to see what our spirit guides, angels, and ancestors have got to say. It's your girl, Clementine. Every card, charts, people, energy, the room to fill. Oh, and we are about to tap in with our tarot cards, oracle cards. The moon is in a Scorpio. Happy birthday to any Scorpios celebrating a birthday. It's your time, it's your season to turn up and to transform. Let me know how the energy is treating you guys. What is the vibe? We are streaming on all the things on YouTube, Substack, Twitter, Instagram, okay, all the things. So let me know where you're watching from, how this Scorpio season has been treating you. Okay, we got the skulls on because we are in the death season, okay, the transition season. All right. And this is a week in which we are going to be having a lot of unexpected secrets coming to light. Okay, so it's time to strap in because things are going to be coming from 0 to 150. Okay, 0 to 150. It's also giving this energy of destruction, okay, for like creation, okay? And so we're feeling like we're in a threshold. You know, this season, Scorpio season, is ruled by Mars, okay? And Mars is fired the F up right now, okay? It is fired up. We're about to enter into Sagittarius season by the end of the week. So it's like this energy is building and there's a lot happening. We have the new moon exact on Thursday, November 20th around 1:30 in the morning, okay? And we will be going live that night, Thursday, November 20th at 9 p.m. for our Phoenix Rising Reiki. Okay, we're gonna be meeting live. It's gonna be an unlisted YouTube video where we do our sound bowl to first, it's a sound bath, but we actually do start off with grounding our energy, setting the container. Then we get into affirmations and the reading. We're going to have our sound bath and finalize it with the activation, okay, with the distance Reiki symbols and moments of silence to ground into that. So if you're interested, you've been feeling like you are ready for a rebirth, a transformation, you've been doing your shadow work, you lifted the veil, you've had a lot of clarity. And it's time to hit that reset. It's time to burn ish to the ground so you can build it back up again better. It's time for you to be more free, more for you. This week, the theme is really like freedom. The theme is really like rebellion. The theme is really like, oh, you thought you could control a bad, but you can't. Oh, you thought you had me, but you don't, okay? Because it's all about our power dynamics, okay? I'm telling you. I am telling you. So, yes, if you're interested in the Reiki on Thursday, you can watch it live, watch the replay, secure spot at BigEmpressEnergyLLC.com. I'm also going to be restocking the Pussy Fairy Potion, okay? So the Agua Azules went out, but now we're going to have the Pussy Fairy Potion that's going to charge on the altar, okay? It is going to be like a sex magic oil, okay, for attraction, for that divine feminine energy, for magnetism, okay, fertility, great scorpionic thing. Scorpio does rule over the genitals and sex. So yes, let's get it, you guys. Pushy Fairy Potion. I think that's probably my most requested back in stock. So that's how way I'm doing these drops. So we are going to be restocking the Botanica like that while we're charging it on our altars. Okay, for the Reikis. All right, and so that's going to be going up. Decoding Astrology as well. And the Beloved Reiki School is at the end of the month. So everything on the website. Let's get started into our reading, honey. Let's see what we need to know. Yes. Yes, you need that, okay? That pussy fairy, it is notorious. It is notorious. But let's say our prayer, you guys, for our spirit guides, angels, ancestors. Shout out to everyone who secured their Agua Azul. Okay, just. I think there's might be a couple more left too in the Beloved Botanica. Yes, evening, late vibe. I'm feeling it too. I definitely am feeling it too. I feel like it's flowing. I feel like it's like, okay, the energy of the day is switching up. We're on that reflection level. I'm feeling it. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors. We're looking for some divine guidance for this week ahead horoscope of what we need to know. What is the energy? What is the predictions? What is the tempo? What is the flow as we are leading into this new moon in Scorpio? a season of transformation, shadow work, and we finalize with that Sagittarius, adventure, education, and elevation spirit. Thank you, Ashe. Woo! Okay, so it's very much giving sacral chakra vibration. Okay, Page of Wands. We have the Three of Pentacles, the Page of Wands reverse. Okay, don't overanalyze a situation that you feel very passionate about. This is like, it's okay to step through that threshold. It's okay to like be a beginner again. It's okay to start from scratch. Okay, no matter how many times you get knocked down, getting back up again. Okay, and with the Phoenix rising, you know, this energy, you know, with the Reiki too, it's about transformation. And part of that is letting things be. Letting things be so that you can open up into something that feels a little bit more creative, something that feels a little bit more like a fire within your spirit that is lit, that is wanting your attention. You have to continue to feed it. So you have to continue to show up. But this is not, okay, I know everything. It's about being teachable in this moment. Now, with the Page of Wands, okay, it also just feels like things are getting very fiery and intense, and people are leaning into, you know, I can't just talk about it. I can't just think about it. I actually have to be about it. I have to stand 10 toes down. I have to stand on business, okay, especially by the end of this week when the moon does enter into Capricorn. Now, we also have the Three of Pentacles. What is going on, you guys, in this week, child? Oh, my God. The Three of Pentacles reversed with the Three of Wands. Okay, so they're not working well together. There's a dynamic that is not working well together. There's a dynamic that has taken some time to heal from. Okay. There's an energy of someone feeling burnt out, but it's in that burnt out that there is some beauty. Okay. It's in the beauty of the breakdown. Like this week is really disruptive with the Uranian influence. It's very much giving breakdown, breakthrough, break up. Okay. It's giving revolutionize your life. It's giving freedom, okay? Because that's only when the kind of pressure cooker happens and the catalyst for change allows you to co-create something with the universe that has been waiting for you all along. But first, yes, you know, you had to see who can't come to the next chapter, whose weaknesses weigh you down more, okay? Who you don't have that symbiotic relationship or that equally yoked relationship here. Now with the Three of Swords as well, this is showing that this week is extremely emotional, okay? And people are emotional because they're reliving memories from the past. The Mercury retrograde energy is thicker than a snicker, as Mercury is going to oppose to Uranus, which is going to be heightening our anxiety, heightening our nervous system, and really asking, what tools do you have to cope with the current situation that you are going through, okay? Because it's like, yo, you are not exactly what you've been through. You're not exactly what they've judged you or said that you are. Five of Swords reversed. But it's like the Scorpio season also shows us how certain things sting, whether it's something that you said to somebody else or someone said to you. It's like with the Five of Swords and the Three of Swords, it's like that shit hurt. You know, that should hurt. That should change them. That should spark something in you. Okay. And so some of you guys, it's keeping you up at night, or some of you, it's something that you're dreaming of. But this is something that has been debilitating you into succumbing to a fear-based programming or scarcity-based programming or an I'm alone or F this. Because with the Nine of Swords, it's like our mind is our own worst enemy. Okay. Woo! Cha. Okay. Nine of Swords, Nine of Wands, 9, 9. 3, 3. Now, 9 is the number that is corresponding with the end of a cycle, right? 9 is about our reflection and also loneliness. So spending some time in solitude, spending some time in meditation, spending some time doing something healing, maybe sexually healing, can be really releasing to purge and to pleasure. Okay, sacred sexuality. This week is also extremely creative, and it's also asking us to tap in with our spiritual resources. You know, the wands are also associated with spirit, with faith-based practices, with speaking power and prayer into your life. Okay, and releasing projections from people who were intent on misunderstanding you. Okay, now we also have the Ten of Pentacles. This kind of healing, this kind of thing, it takes time. And when we are having this this kind of back and forth dialogue that's in our mind, we're needing to get into our body, into somatic releasing. Okay, we have the Star card reverse. You also have the Four of Wands. These are the positive reflections. So it does feel like by the end of the week, things are picking up. They're feeling lighter. People are also getting inspired. Maybe also there's a celebration, a birthday celebration, or there is a situation where you were like, wow, I made it through some of my darkest days. I made it through what people thought I wouldn't have. I have risen above all these situations that were sent to put me down. All the weapons that were formed against me have failed. Okay, we're celebrating. We're not waiting for another day. We are celebrating today. Ten of Pentacles. This is a great week to speak to your ancestors, to your elders, or maybe you're getting visitations in the astral, but this is also about things taking longer than usual. Okay, so we need to really have patience, okay? Patience with the process, because maybe it's like, damn, I thought I got over that, but I'm not over it. Damn, I thought that didn't affect me, but it had a really, really big impact on the way I'm seeing things, on the way that I guard my heart. Okay. So this does feel like a heaviness that is being weighed, a war in the mind. Okay. And just people needing to rest because you are feeling burnt out. I feel like by the weekend, end of Friday, we have Sagittarius season. We have, I think a Mercury sextile to Jupiter, and Mercury sextile to Saturn, and it's going to be feeling a little bit better. We might be getting some better news, better perspective, more optimism, more like, actually, I'm grateful for those trials, those tribulations, for my testimony. You had to be down bad to pick yourself back up again and live in your best life. And some of you guys, it was that rude awakening, okay? And I feel like with this Nine of Wands, it's okay to take a rest. It's okay to take a break if you are feeling that. Okay, if you are feeling burnt out. But yes, the Star card is also associated with Aquarius energy. So some people are needing to detaching from that inner critic, detaching from judgment, detaching from being too harsh or critical of yourself, baby. Okay, it's like you're doing the best you can with what you got. Damn. Yes. Some of you guys, this is an Aquarius celebrating something, or Aquarius is feeling better, Aquarius feeling lighter. I feel this energy of like repeating things and like, there's a moment of cringe, whether it's like you experience someone's cringe, you experience their cringe, they experience your cringe, and it's like you're reliving it. Now, this could be with work as well as with family, or someone who you had a very close heart chakra connection with. It's like, damn, how could you really do me like that? How could you really do me like that? Yes, this is a collective reading. The cringe is cringing. I'm telling you. I am telling you, a lot of things about to be exposed. Skeletons coming out the closet. See, being spilt. Okay, I'm talking about being spilt. Some of you guys, it's happening in the astral. Ooh, it's happening in the astral. Spiritual warnings. You know what I'm saying? We got Milky Way, stepping stones, 𝐓𝐡𝐻𝐿ting knot. Someone's taking their relationship to the next level or healing your heart step by step. With Milky Way, a lot of y'all are also feeding into your connections and chemistry. This could be networking with other people, going to networking events, collaborating with people, but then feeling a frustration, maybe perhaps like because of a miscommunication, an altercation, a conflict. We got the Whip card. This is the card that came to me when I was talking about the fire that this season is lighting under us. It is called bellows. So for it to come out, the bellows, which is ignite, fuel, torch, fan the flames, infuse, breathe, kindle, spark, ever required passion, get it going. There's a passion, okay, that is in your hearts that you're wanting to continue to feed into, okay? And some of you guys, maybe you're fighting yourself about it, or people are, what are people going to think? What are people going to say? But you're rising above. We have the bird energy eagle, rising above challenges, rising above the status quo around what people want from you. And you're making a commitment. Someone's making a commitment in love through conversation, because maybe this person is teaching you things, this person inspires you or is optimistic. Some of you guys are making a commitment to go back to school. You're making a commitment to activate your throat chakra, to speak up for yourself, to not be a people pleaser, because people are never pleased. Also, we have the firefly. Some people are feeling a chemistry with an eternal love, with an enduring love, unconditional love that happens through communication, or people are making contact with you because you are their eternal love. And we have the Wolverine card. Wolverine. Now, when I think of a Wolverine, I'm thinking of sharp, something that's cutting into you. Possessive, power struggles. That is the theme. Okay, as well. Power struggles, power dynamics, people taking their power back. Some people maybe being overly possessive, wanting to put their claws in you. And it's like that Scorpio energy of like, especially like with Venus and Scorpio, like Scorpio have that reputation of want to live under your skin because they be so obsessed. Okay, they want to possess you. Some people are feeling possessive, maybe over their lovers, over the people they're committed to, or you're being assertive and wanting your spirits wanting you to be fearless. Be scared, but show up anyway. Be scared, but be vulnerable anyway. Be scared, but be your authentic self. Opening yourself up. Hong Kong. Okay, babe? Opening yourself up to that. Opening yourself to a lot of different communication happening in this week. Debating, discussion. Someone will be getting nervous. Maybe your ADHD is kicking up with Mercury opposite Uranus. The mind is activated. The mind is like on 2x speed. So when the mind is like that, moving your body, doing somatic releases, EMDR, like tapping, like all of these things that can help you to transmute and get out of your head, breath work, meditation, okay? Because it's too noisy. Text or call someone. You could be feeling a call, like you want to call someone, but if you call them, it's just going to end up in an argument. It's just going to end up in a damn, why did I say that? Why did I do that? Of regrets. Someone is regretting the way they talk to you. There's tension, repetitive. And also, you guys, with the whip card, let's not forget, it says kinky sex, okay? We're doing the pussy fairy potion. It's new moon in Scorpio. It's sexy out here, okay? It's sexy. Maybe that's your somatic release. Repetitive, faster, driven, snap, get it cracking. Somebody's getting their back broke. That's what I could tell. That's what I could see in this. Or maybe trying something kinky in the bedroom. But okay, on the other side of that was the anger and the conflict. Okay, so but some of you guys is very passionate, and it's going step by step, stepping stones. Stepping stones. Surrender to the beauty of the natural world. So this is literally about rest. This is about grounding, not grinding. Okay. And I know y'all think about being like grinding, getting cracked. Okay. In a few hours, I'm done. Not me. I'm done. Okay. But yes, take a relaxing break in nature. Replenish yourself by feeling the beauty and the ecstasy there. Taking a walk, but damn, it's mad cold outside. Throat chakra activated. Some people could be having a throat chakra activation. Maybe you have a sore throat. You need to drink honey. You need to drink tea. Express your truth. Open communication. Finding the right words. We also have endings, lights out. And this is very much giving Scorpio. Like I told you guys, I was wearing the skulls. This is the Grim Reaper. So it's there has been a dynamic that has reached its end. Okay. 9. It's over. It's done. We're not going back there. Point of no return. It's lights out for this. We're cutting this out of our life. Okay. We have something is cooking, creative plans, making progress, ideas, using your skills. So maybe we're cooking up something. We're in the kitchen and it's like, let me cook on this and let me cook on this creative project. Maybe you're cooking at home. You are trying to get your health on. You're writing down what you're eating, Creative plans, making progress, ideas. Okay, ideas are coming through. We have the grounded energy. Yo, this is definitely the theme. Truth bomb. Truth bomb. Truth serum. That throat chakra is active. This is literally it. Okay, Uranus energy. Shocking and unexpected information revealed. Destroying previous release. It's like a revelation, a realization, an aha moment of clarity. And it's like, wow, now that I see something, I can't unsee it. Pero like, I'm still thinking about, wow, all the little maybe things that popped up before that you had ignored, or all the ways that you have felt before that you had pushed to the side. Truth bombs are coming out. We're dealing with self-love, adorned with flowers. Maybe you're getting flowers. Okay. Shout out to these flowers. Okay. And then we have deal with the devil. Woo! Someone's getting dominated in the bedroom, baby. Diabolical favors, consequences of choices, temptation, soul binding contract, and domination. Someone's putting their claws in you. You're putting your claws in somebody. But deal with the devil also reminds me of the fact that, you know, there's a lot of temptation. Okay. There's a lot of temptation. So it's like, make sure, like, you know, part of that is like not settling, right, for just what may feel good in the moment, but actually is going to hurt you in the long term. Then you're going to live with that regret, that heartbreak, that why the F did I do that? You guys, I cannot make this up. I cannot make this up. You saw it. Okay. Especially on Instagram, you saw it because you guys can see the cards on Instagram. The cards came up, right? Now, these cards are affirmation cards and they're two sides. So I saw one side and the other side. So I flipped it over thinking maybe they're two different cards. They're the same card that came out. If you're feeling this, drop an orange heart or drop a orange or clementine emoji. These both come out is crazy. It's duplicitous. It's expect the unexpected. This says my income is constantly increasing. You could also write that in the comments. Okay. My income is constantly increasing. My income is constantly increasing. My income is constantly increasing. 77. Okay. 77203. I begin now today to open myself to ever increasing prosperity. I begin now today to open myself to ever increasing prosperity. Can you believe it? I can, because this week is going to be crazy. Okay. My income is constantly increasing, baby. I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed with that. And we did start the live talking about orange, sacral chakra. The money is flowing. The money is flowing. Now that we did pull that, I do want to pull an abundance card. Okay. I would like to pull an abundance card. I would like to pull an abundance card to see how we're going to get into this income increase. Successful funding. Okay. Spirit is already funding this income increase. Spirit is already funding this prosperity. Spirit is through following spirit, following your third eye, following your intuition. Because it's gonna be crazy. This says your idea is divinely guided and supported by the same infinite wisdom of God that gave you the idea. Do not allow money concerns to prevent you from turning it into reality. Crowdfunding, partnerships, and other investments are available to help you. Okay, collaboration. But your idea is divinely guided. That's why it's going to be divinely supported. Okay, do you feel me? Spiritual abundance. Spiritual abundance. And then we got maple tree, number 24. Okay. Shit is sweet. Shit is sweet. 24. Honestly, this is so amazing, you guys, because it's everything we've been talking about. Sacral chakra, change. This says there is a change coming that is so big, it will shift all that exists. 7-7, okay? This says good fortune, signs of welcome change, dramatic changes. This says you chose this card because it is gloriously happy, one that brings with it much improved circumstances and bliss. When you receive maple tree, you can expect dramatic change, good fortune, and positive resolution to your situation. It may feel like the universe is shining down on you and offering an unusual amount of good luck and well wishes. Take advantage of this happy energy while you can. Now is a good time to focus on taking action and manifesting dreams. If you have felt stagnant, receiving this card is a sign that your situation will begin to move forward and will resolve in your favor. Be on the lookout for different or increased opportunities. Increase, 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 increase. A financial windfall, meeting someone new who has great potential to be more, a sudden revival of a relationship or career, or a greater sense of confidence, strength, and creative expression. This card also serves as a yes and is your confirmation that the path you have inquired about is the right one to take. Be sure to be generous with what you have. There's no need to give away your life savings or renounce material possessions in the pursuit of charity unless that's what you feel called to do. But sharing your good favor helps to extend the happy period. The more light you send into the world, the more you can expect in return. And there is a bird spirit. Okay, we've been feeling the bird spirit, the communication, the throat chakra. So Ashe, okay, I claim this. Everything is going to be getting better. Okay, increase prosperity, wheel of fortune. The things that you've been waiting for and praying for are here. Okay. Thank you guys for joining me for our for joining us for our week ahead horoscope. Okay, I'm very excited for our Reiki that we have on Thursday, November 20th for the new moon in Scorpio. Phoenix Rising Reiki. Secure your spot on my website, BigEmpressEnergyLLC.com. If you've been feeling like you just kind of want to release, purge, rebirth, transform, alchemize, join us, honey. Okay. I'm wearing my survivor bluff, babes, because I'm just trying to survive this week with this new moon of Scorpio. So tap in BigEmpressEnergyLLC.com. Decoding Astrology and the Beloved Reiki School is also open for enrollments. Okay. So let's get and also, you guys, we're gonna be having the Pussy Fairy Potion. I'll see you guys later. Okay. Thank you so much. And I'm praying that this new week ahead is going to be not only prosperous, okay, but honestly, that this shift is the one that you have been praying for, that you're going to be stepping into and being like, is this real? Like, pinch me. Is this seriously happening? Like, me? The prayers I've been praying for are being heard, are being answered. The clarity is here. Whew. Praise God. Okay, you guys. So we will talk soon. And yeah, love you, boy. You already know. Bye, you too. Do you claim receive?